Hello everyone, it's Barbara and welcome to Pick a Stack Wednesday, our favorite day of the week. So your job is to think of an idea, an issue, or a question, something that's pertaining to your life, your career, your love life. It could be about another person as well. Whatever's going on, you think of that and then you pick one of these three stacks. If you haven't done that yet, why don't you stop the video and you can always start it back up. Otherwise, each stack includes a crystal, 2 tarot cards from 2 different decks, and an oracle card. And all the information on each deck and the crystals will be below the video in the description if you don't catch it during the video. All right, so hopefully you've thought of your idea, issue, or question, and we'll get started. So today's theme is all about fairies, if you couldn't tell. So we've got our beautiful fairies here, and the fairies wanted me to choose crystals that they like, so very sparkly. If you didn't notice, we have very sparkly Geode, very sparkly Bornite, and a very sparkly Pyrite, and we'll go into those in a minute. But I just wanted to make sure that everybody knows that this is all about the fairies today. So, if you picked stack number 1, that is what we will start with. Stack number 1 has this gorgeous clear quartz geode. Can you see the sparklies in there? Fairies love sparkly things. So clear quartz is a master healer crystal, and it's a powerful stone that can store energy, amplify it, focus it, transmit it, transform it, balance it, and absorb it. Quartz is what they used to use in radios. So that tells you how powerful it is. Quartz has an organizing and harmonizing effect on all parts of the body. When attuned to the person requiring healing, it can act at a very deep vibrational level, bringing the body and the aura back into balance. Clear quartz can speed up healing, fortify the nerves, balance the 2 halves of the brain, and stimulate glandular activity. It is effective for chronic fatigue, arthritis, depression, bone ailments, and gastrointestinal troubles. One of the things I want to add is people always ask me, well, what do I do with it? Where would I put this? This is something that you would have maybe on your nightstand next to your bed. To carry something that's good for your body, you would want something smaller, obviously. This one's pretty big. And carry it in a pocket in your clothing. The clear quartz is also associated with the crown chakra, but it is effectively used to energize all the chakras. So just imagine that this is an amplifier. It's going to be amplifying whatever emotions you're feeling. This is going to raise your frequency. So this is really good for healing physical parts of your body, healing spiritually, healing emotionally, and amplifying all those pleasant thoughts that you have towards somebody else. So it's a good one to have next to your bed. All right, so I'm going to set that there in front of our beautiful red fairy. And the first card that we're going to pick is from the Angel Tarot deck. Oh, and it is, as some people like to say, the happiest card in the deck. This is the Sun card. This is Major Arcana. This is a message from the universe. And the Sun card is number 19. We add that up, and we get a 1 out of it because 1 plus 9 is 10. We take the 0 off. So this is a 1 card. This is all about new beginnings. And the Sun card is basically the culmination of something you're working on. It could be like the happy outcome of a relationship, starting a new project. It could be something about yourself. So if we've got this clear quartz and it's an amplifier, and we've got the sun card, which is also bright and shiny, it's like a new day dawning. So new beginning, new day dawning, amplify all the positive. These two together are amazing. So whatever your idea, your issue, your question is, there's light shining on it. That's a good thing. That means good things are coming. The second card, it's the Knight of Cups. Now this is from the Celtic Dragon Tarot deck. The Knight of Cups is equivalent to the Knight of Water. And knights are the ones that, they have missions. They're working for, the king, the queen, God, and country. They're the ones that, if you think about the Knights of the Round Table, they go off on their mighty steed and they have a mission. They have a goal. The Knight of Cups is all about emotions. So this is somebody that their mission has something to do with emotions, passion. This is more relationship than job related. Unless you're doing something or you're going to do something that you really, really, really love. So it's not a job. It's not a career. It's if you have that job or career path that you really, really love. If you were an artist and you're being very creative, you're going to start a new artistic endeavor. That would be this stack. Excuse me. And if you look at this person here, now male and female doesn't matter in here. So if it's portrayed as a woman, it doesn't mean that this is only for women. But if you look at this person here, she's looking up. She's looking up at the light. And we've already had the sun card. And now she's looking up at the light. She's not looking down. She's looking up with confidence. Even this person here on this dragon isn't really looking down. He's looking up. So whatever's going on, this is, you could be asking for divine intervention or divine assistance, or just looking up into the light for messages. So it's more light. It's just giving an affirmation of the sun card. Excuse me. So the third card is from the Fairy Oracle deck, and this is new. So I'm going to read, and preferably in English. I opened it up to the Russian part. I'm not even going to attempt that. So let's see. This is the number 8 card, and it's a very interesting looking card. It looks rather ominous, but let's see what it means. This is the card of revolution. In every age, a revolution happens. For the Victorians, the rise of the Industrial Revolution heralded a time of fear and worry for the old ways. The construction of skyscrapers, of smokestacks, and of machines threatened to tear the very fabric of imagination away. Thankfully, the fears were only just that. For the fairy folk were still here. The meaning is, it always feels darkest before the new dawn. Okay, interestingly, it mentions new dawn, and you've got the sun card and the Knight of Cups, and they're looking up at the light. So there's your new dawn right there. Revolution can be a scary moment. Embrace the change, but hold true to your ideals. Be weary of what comes. I think it should be wary. Be wary of what comes. Rage against the dying of the light. Oh, that is a line from one of my most favorite poems. Hold up your candle to the dark and light the way through the wilds. Hold up your candle through the dark. I don't think you need a candle because you've got the sun. That's the biggest candle in our whole solar system. Look up at the light. This card is revolution, and it's saying, hold up your light. This is all about new beginnings. When this was talking about the Victorian age and all the machines and the skyscrapers coming in, people were scared. But it did bring a lot of amazing advances for us. So if your idea, issue, or question is all about starting something new, this is an affirmation that it's going to be a good thing. Whatever you start is going to be good because you've got the sun, you've got the light, you are on a mission. Just look up to the light, look up to the higher dimensional beings for your affirmations, for your information, for your knowledge, your wisdom, and don't be afraid. And remember, you've got this beautiful clear quartz as an amplifier. Keep your crystals nearby. So whatever you want to start, go ahead and start it. This is your affirmation. All right? So that is stack number 1. Okay, if you chose stack number 2, your beautiful fairy stone is the lovely Bornite. Can you see the sparkles in that? So let's read about Bornite. It's also called the Peacock Rock or Peacock Ore. Bornite is a mineral that can bring freshness and newness to your life. It stimulates the inner spirit to seek further heights and increase one's ability to enjoy happiness in the moment. It is an excellent stone for use during activities of rebirthing. It can help one to release that which is no longer useful to them and promotes insight into the aspects of grief and relief. It is a stone of happiness and assists one in recognizing that there need be no deficiency in any aspect of one's life, for one is the image of creation, now and for all times. Bornite emits a circular energy which returns to itself. Upon the return, it transforms any negative forces into pure, beneficial energy. It's fabulous, and fairies love it. Excuse me. If you chose stack number 2, the first card is from the Angel Tarot deck. I'm having a really hard time talking all of a sudden. It is the 6 of Fire. The 6 of Fire is also the 6 of Wands. This is, the 5 of Fire would be somebody that's on the fence. So this is past the fence. You've made the decision to move forward. You're not on the fence anymore. And you're headed towards victory. This could mean some kind of public recognition. But what it essentially comes to is you're moving forward and people are going to notice. Now, my opinion on that is don't let your ego get in the way. Okay? If they throw a parade for you, be humble. And always, always, always share your wealth with as many as you can. Whether it's a wealth of information, a wealth of compassion and forgiveness, a wealth of love. But share your wealth, be humble, and this is your card that you are moving forward in a positive direction and people will notice. Okay, interestingly, out of the Celtic Dragon deck, you've got the 6 of Swords. So we've got 6 of Fire, and this is equivalent to 6 of Air. So what happens when fire meets air? There's a lot of movement. In this picture, this person is moving forward. So we talked about moving forward here. This person is moving forward as well. So if you needed an affirmation, wow, you got it double. Air is change. It's moving forward. Fire is doing it with passion. So whatever your idea, issue, or question is, I'm going to say that this is going to have an amazing outcome, because these two together are very powerful. They build off of each other. So let's go to your third card, which is card number 26 out of the Fairy Oracle. And 26 adds up to 8, but there's another 6. So 6 and a 6 and a 26. A lot of people are scared of the number 666, but what it actually means is stop worrying so much about material things, material gain, money, material possessions. Stop worrying about that, because you've got everything you need. Okay? Now, 26 adds up to 8, which is the number of abundance. So talk about having everything you need. There's another affirmation. So I'm going to read from the book on card number 26, which in this oracle deck, card number 26 is called Balance. A fairy gently dances across the strand of a spider's web. I don't know if you can see that right there. An insect kneels behind her. A spider plays on a cello off to the right of the web. Beneath her appears a secondary web, a safety net. It's going to be right here, to catch the fairy if she falls. The meaning of this is, life is full of moments where we are asked to balance ourselves. We balance between work and play, taking time for ourselves and being with friends, and the list goes on. If you have drawn this card today, find your balance on the rope of life. Uncover what is out of balance and what you need to set yourself straight again and keep going. So here you are moving forward. People are taking notice, but you also have to be balanced in your life. If you're working a lot of hours, make sure you're taking some time off for yourself. Recharge your batteries, and also know that you've got this safety net. The fairies, the angels, the archangels, unicorns, dragons, call them all in to help you out. Ascended masters like Mother Mary and Jesus and archangels, call them in. And even people in the third dimension, like family, call them in. We did not come here by ourselves. So when you're on this path, moving forward, you can ask for help. Okay? This is really powerful. So that is stack number 2. If you chose stack number 3, your crystal is pyrite. Can you see the sparkles in that? Pyrite is also known as fool's gold and is a crystal of positive energy. It's helpful when feeling melancholy and for when your thoughts turn to misfortune and despair. It can relieve anxiety and frustration and can help to reveal the causes behind these emotions. Pyrite increases the oxygen supply to the blood and can strengthen the respiratory and circulatory systems. It can help to alleviate asthma and bronchitis, may be used in the treatment of blood disorders, bone disorders, and can help to repair DNA damage. It can also be used for combating male impotence and infertility, and for fighting colds and flu and other infectious diseases. It is a good stone for caregivers and medical workers to carry. Holding a pyrite in each hand during meditation can bring an instant rebalancing and refreshing burst of energy. Now, this is the type of piece of pyrite you're not going to carry on your person. It's very delicate. This is more geode type. You would want to carry either a polished pyrite or a raw one that's not like this. We've got some raw ones that are more closely resembling polished ones, but you would never want to put something like this one in your pocket because it would break. This is the type where you would have it on your nightstand next to your bed or an altar or somewhere where it can catch the light and be really pretty. Okay, so that's your crystal. And your first card is from the Angel Tarot deck. And it is the Seven of Earth. So the Earth card is equivalent to Pentacles. The Earth suit is all about earthly possessions, material things, the physical world. So if you look at the picture, there's a tree and it is surrounded by 7 different little bubbles with things in them. Those are going to be the earthly possessions. So the 7 could mean for you that there's a temporary pause in the path that you're on. So you're moving forward, but it's like the 7th inning stretch in a baseball game. It's where you pause and catch your breath before all your dreams come true. It's the calm before all the excitement. So it means you've planted your seeds. And once you plant your seeds, what do you get? You get a large plant or a tree. And we're not quite ready to go into full bloom yet. Okay? And it's okay to take a pause, to take a rest, because we all need to do that. All right, your second card is from the Celtic Dragon Tarot. And this might be why you're taking a pause, because you've got the Two of Cups. Cups is equivalent to water. And this is a soulmate card. So if you look, there's this heavenly divine dragon, this divine being up here. This couple is holding one cup between them. And the dragon, or heavenly being, is pouring into that one cup. So there's all this divine energy coming from above into the cup that this couple is sharing. Now, does it have to be a romantic thing going on here? No. It could be the perfect job for you, the perfect home for you. It could be, this could be a brother-sister. It doesn't have to be a romantic thing. It could be you loving yourself finally. But this means divine intervention is bringing you wisdom, knowledge, love, material goods. It could be just about anything, whatever applies to your idea, issue, or question. Okay, this is an amazing card. So you've planted the seeds, and now here's your soulmate energy, your divine intervention. So your third card is from the Fairy Oracle deck. And since this is new, I have to read from the book because I'm not quite sure what this means. Looks like there's a bunch of fairies behind a person. It's card number 21. So you had a 7 and a 2, and now you have 21. 21 adds up to 3. So here's your Fairy Oracle card. It says, fond farewell. It is late in the evening as two worlds collide for perhaps the last time. So this is an affirmation of that Two of Cups. An elderly gentleman bids fond farewell to his fairy companions in a misty field. There is a sense that he is leaving this world and moving on to the next. And while he's never forgotten the good folk, he must say goodbye once more. The meaning of this card is, fond farewells are never easy. If you have drawn this card, you are being asked to let go of something. This is the only way you can clear yourself so you can move forward to another realm. So you're saying goodbye to something so you can say hello to this. This is where we want to go. Remember, I said there's a divine energy flowing in. So get rid of whatever you need to get rid of. And it doesn't necessarily mean a person. It could. It could mean a job. You let go of that job where you're stagnant. You don't feel appreciated, so that you can get the one where you are appreciated. It could mean let go of all the stuff that you're hanging on to, that emotional baggage, so that you can love yourself. So you're going to let go of that which no longer serves you. All the seeds are planted. And you've got this beautiful happily ever after card to look forward to. Not to mention this beautiful pyrite, which is all shiny and sparkly. Yay! So let go of what you got to let go of. Move forward. You have everything you need. You planted the seeds already. Everything's there. But if you need to take a rest, please do so, because this is what's coming your way, which is absolutely awesome. So that is stack number 3. Thank you for joining me today, and thank you for joining the fairies as well. We always appreciate you. We love all of you, and we couldn't do this without you. Thank you very much for joining us, and I hope you all have a wonderful, blessed day. Namaste.